One of the hardest things about getting older isn't aches and pains. It's losing your energy. A few years ago, I realised that exactly happened to me until something changed. Many people seem to believe that your energy is going to kind of fade away as you get older. I'd have to tell you today that this is not my experience at all. You see, once you get your health back, you get your energy back. And maybe even a whole new reason for being alive. Why do egg and bacon always taste so much better when you're outdoors by the water? Oh, that was pretty nice. Even my own cooking, not too bad. I always had a love for the water and for kayaking, but I never really got into it until I sort of retired about 5 years ago when I was about 65. And I used to love it. I'd go out on the water whenever I could, and if I could possibly do it, I'd link it with camping because the combination of kayaking and camping for me was just addictive. But the problem I had was I just didn't have the energy. I was 30 kilos overweight. I was puffing and panting. I'd struggle to lift the kayak. I'd struggle to do a lot of things that I wanted to do. I just would be depleted of energy all the time. I don't know whether you've ever felt like that. I was just exhausted. If we had a big day out, next day was a rest day because my body just wouldn't tolerate it, and sometimes it'd take me several days to recover from just one day of kayaking. I think things really started to change for me when I discovered the carnivore diet. It was about 2 years ago now when I first heard even the term carnivore diet. I had tried lots of diets. I knew I was overweight, and every diet that came along, I would say, well, maybe this one is going to work for me. Maybe this one is going to do it. And, there's a sense in which they all worked. They did. I would lose weight, but the trouble was my willpower would give out, and I would cave in, and within a very short period of time, all the weight would come back on, and that was my pattern. Carnivore was different. Carnivore, you didn't have to count calories or you didn't have to measure portion sizes. You could eat as much as you want. until you're comfortably full. So I tried it, and it really worked. It was a bit tough the first 2 weeks, but I persevered with it, and I kept eating meat, and I did lose weight. And once the weight started to come off, it came off fairly quickly, and I was very pleased and very happy about that. But it's funny, it sneaks up on you. It sneaks up on you because, one day I just thought, well, I've got more energy than I had. I'm just feeling better. I'm more alert. I'm more alive. Boy, it was a good feeling. And so the difference is now that I can get out and do things like this without having to worry about energy or a rest day the next day. I just feel great. I was out with my brothers for a week just a few weeks back, and I remember one day we did a 15-kilometre hike clambering over rocks, and the next day, instead of a rest day, I went out and did 5 hours in the kayak. I mean, I could never have done that once. It's just so good. It feels great when you know you've got your energy back. Yeah. How do you describe it? There's more life in my life now. Yeah. If you're wondering where I am, I'm at Raymond Island, just across the water from Paynesville, where I live. I've paddled across here, and so I'm actually on an island. It's only a small island. I paddled right around it before. And after I have my breakfast and sit for a while and enjoy this quiet space, I'll pack up and head home. Many people seem to believe that your energy is going to kind of fade away as you get older. I'd have to tell you today that this is not my experience at all. You see, once you get your health back, you get your energy back. And maybe even a whole new reason for being alive.